We the ones, Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peepin' style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. Look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Tune baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. At the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about. Yep. Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Here comes the screen for ATN. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence working from the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they have the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 36. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Easy. Read it.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's a cut for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Trying it right side with Etienne. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, run! Red.
Inside give here for Tootin. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
So looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Hey, center.
On play action now, Lawrence. Near the goal line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Might be more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 3rd down now.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Complete beyond the bunker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Smith on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
13 at the 46-yard line.
Check 59, cover. Hey, it's a clip.
Another try following the sack. Finds him on the slant. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he will not get the first, but this is close. He's picking up about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down run from White. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
Jaguars 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, we're on 13.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey. Ginger. Silver.
Hand off to 2. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
He's tackled.
That's the end of one here. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Rip, 23.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And in motion, out of the slot. They'll run, ETN. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes to the play, first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Blitz coming, Lawrence. Now look underneath here for ETN. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. He's got it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. There's Darian Porter in on the stop.
It's a big number 6.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
26 and 24.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Ran into a wall that time. Puckle's able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before they get started.
ETN on third down. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up fourth and short. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
Going on fourth. Here's Lawrence. And he's caught. He's got ground. And what a hit there. Allen sheep faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, ginger. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Dumps it off to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Lawrence to throw it. The throw is caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Jaguars trailing in the early going. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Lion. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
No ball. 53.
From the gun, Smith. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Fourier walking with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now it's Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down for him at the 38. An option give here to Etienne. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's second down now. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 32. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Lawrence again here, second and 10. Out wide to Brown. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Little knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score Jaguars.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Motioning the tight end left. We'll start the second half with Etienne. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Second and 7 at the 26-yard
They motion the tight end over. Second down give to Tootin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Blast through midfield. And he has this all the way across the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
The Jaguars first down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, tomato, tomato! Here we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hey, son, this one's up. Who you want? 11, Agate.
Running back sent in motion left. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain
From a
of
great
20.
throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, let's go.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got a man left.
Lawrence's pass.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
A gain of 15. First down.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
On red.
Now Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. A give to Mostert out of the gun. Yeah, he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. That's complete. Here's Thornton. Well, he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
On the draw, this is Mostert. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
He's got Bowers working the sideline.
Who gets that money down? That 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
A give right side. Here's Bigsby. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. He connects on the deep shot. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass game, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Fred on red. Silver.
Tootin headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, he's got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Take right.
They send a man in motion.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he sails that one over the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throw on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Little knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's out to 34.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Smith. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's going to get us up close to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 4. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain. New set of downs for him at the 38.
38-yard line.
Smith on 1st down. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And again, it's Smith. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd goal situation.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in 1 season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to within 6.
Raiders 28.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
23, 11, 11. Hey, Soko, so high. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Take right open. Go, let's go.
Looking to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars bump the lead up to 13 points.
Raiders 28. To kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard
Offense
line.
into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
10-yard loss.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
At the 18-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Big game downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That's good for a Las Vegas. First and
Following
10
that
at
last
the
play, want to
45-yard
keep that
line.
pedal down. First and 10 from the 45. Smith setting the throw. Dukes out a one-stop. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There are no completions they rely on in the passing game.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Smith's going to throw again. Cut near the goal line. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders now within 1 score in the fourth.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Daniel
Carlson, the tech on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to within 6.
41. Raiders 35.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
He was taken down behind.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
27-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, circle.
They're going to pass it here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
13 next, 13 next. Ready.
Back to throw. Man downfield, and Myers has it. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here he is to throw. They got there in time. He's taken down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Setting up to pass. Has a man on target to Thornton. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it's touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
Raiders 42, Jaguars 41.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! 13, Luke! Hey, motion! Hey, kill! 30 left! 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Lawrence's pass intercepted.
Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.